So basically it's a show that takes place on a bus, and the audience get onto the bus and are passengers on this bus journey. And they're each given a set of headphones, and what they hear through the headphones is this poetic text that's been created from various stories of people who live along the route in Barry. And they see basically various sequences outside of the bus, which have been created with reference to particular places that people have talked about in the story. So, for example, like the Butlins Holiday Camp, Lido, Bindle's Ballroom, places that aren't there anymore, which have meant something to people. And so we just create this kind of world that used to be. I really wanted to try and show people, particularly those who actually don't live in Barry, but coming to see the show from outside, all these wonderful places that you wouldn't necessarily know about, and even people who live here to try and see places anew. So it was kind of just a method really of transporting audience along the route to show them these wonderful places that we're talking about. But I think also for me it was the whole idea for the show was inspired by just travelling around ordinary buses around Barry, and really one of the things I wanted to try and create was that sense of when you're journeying on a bus and you encounter all different people and you maybe wonder about their lives, and that sort of sense you're part of a communal experience, but you're also in your own head, imagining all sorts of things. And so that it was something of that kind of quality, that of experience, that I wanted to create through the show. At the same time, there's a really wonderful human and accessible aspect to doing the show in this way, in that actually rehearsals are fully accessible. We're performing basically little shows all over the time whenever we rehearse. What the bus allows you to do is several things really. On the one hand, you are actually just observing ordinary people, Barry as it is every day, but then you're also able to experience these sequences of events that we've created in different places. But you also literally go on a journey, so you have this sense of what has, I hope, changed for you from when you first got on the bus and just arrived here as not knowing what to expect or whatever, and then you go on this journey and different characters and different stories, I hope, cumulatively build up and create a feeling and an impression upon you, so by the end of the journey you have changed in some way, both in terms of perhaps your relationship to Barry, but also I hope the show evokes people, or encourages people to reflect upon their own life journey, actually, where they're going, what opportunities they might have missed, or what potentially they can create for their future. Because we're asking those questions about the town, and I hope that they're also translating across to people's personal stories, personal journeys through life as well.